Well, hi again, everyone. It's Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 23 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Strat Super Advanced Cy Young Award Starts Only Replay. Perry comes into the start with a 13-6 record, and in 158 and two-thirds innings pitched, has allowed 26 earned runs, walked 35, and struck out 96. Today, the Indians will head to Kansas City to face the Royals, and facing up against Perry will be Dick Drago. And this is a night game from July 19th of 1972. So, Kansas City will be 1-8 good weather, 9-18 average, and 19-20 bad. And we will have bad weather in Kansas City. So there will be no ballpark home runs. Ballpark singles are 1-9 for lefties and 1-12 for righties. Excuse me. Okay, and to give you the lineups for today. First, for your visiting Cleveland Indians, leading off and playing center field is Del Unser. Batting second and playing second is Jack Brohammer. Batting third and playing left field is Tommy McCraw. Batting cleanup and playing third base is Greg Nettles. Batting sixth and playing first base is Chris Chambliss. Actually, batting fifth and playing first base is Chris Chambliss. Batting sixth and playing right field is John Lowenstein. Batting seventh and catching is Ray Fosse. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, is Frank Duffy. And leading off batting ninth and pitching is Gaylord Perry. For the home team, Kansas City Royals, leading off and playing shortstop is Freddie Patek. Batting second and playing center field is Amos Otis. Batting third and playing right field is Richie Scheinblum. Cleaning up and playing first base is John Mayberry. Batting fifth and playing left field is Lou Piniella. Batting sixth and catching is Ed Kirkpatrick. Batting seventh and playing third base is Cookie Rojas. Batting eighth and playing second base is Bobby Knoop. And batting ninth and pitching is Dick Drago. All right, got that out of the way. Let's go and get started. Here's Del Unser. 4-7 against the lefty. Struck him out. So Unser leads the game down on strikes. And here's Jack Brohammer. 6-5 against the lefty. Struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts to start off the game. And here's Tommy McCraw. 2 down, nobody on. 1-10 against the righty. Weak ground ball to third. Rojas up with it, throws to first, and the Indians are retired quickly here in the first. When you go to the bottom half, Indians nothing, and Royals coming to bat. And leading off, the little general, Freddie Patek. 4-5 righty. That was a 4. So the Indians, or the Patek catches a break, I should say. He'll rip that. That will get past the center fielder, Unser, and into second with a double is Patek. He wouldn't have missed a home run because he's not normal power. But they will definitely hold Patek on. And here's another one of the speedy members of the top of the lineup. Here's Amos Otis. Nothing on the 18. Here's the pitch to Otis. 3-12. 1-12 single chance. That's an 18, so that's line to the shortstop, Duffy. One away as Patek goes back to first. Here's Richie Scheinblum. Nothing on the 5. Three and a 3. Ground ball to second. Brohammer over to Chambliss. And that will retire Scheinblum. Over to third is Patek, but there are 2 outs. Leaves it up to John Mayberry. Nothing on the 10. Here's the pitch to Mayberry. 2 and a 7. 1 to 3 single chance. 17 is too high, so it's a line drive to Brohammer, and that will retire the side. Royals strand 1 on a hit. And after 1 complete, it's the Indians nothing and the Royals nothing. Nettles, Chambliss, and Lowenstein do up for the Indians. Excuse me, I'm going to take a little break here just a second. All right, here's Nettles to lead off the top of the second. 2 and a 7. Popped him up right side of the infield. And Mayberry calls for it and makes the catch, 1 down. And here's Chris Chambliss. 6 and a 9. 1 to 13 double chance, but that's a 16. So not getting quite enough of it to get it by the center fielder, but Chambliss will be in with a single, the first hit for the Indians today. And they will not hold him on, even with a 0 hold and 0 arm. 13. Nah. Maybe with 2 outs we'll give it a shot. So not holding him on. Here's Lowenstein. Nothing on the 5. Here's Lowenstein. 6 and a 9 lefty, and that's down for a hit. The third is Chambliss. And back-to-back singles puts runners on the corners. That's a 1 to 13 instead of 1 to 14, but Lowenstein misses it. They will not hold either runner. Here's Ray Fosse. Golden opportunity for the Indians here. Now on the 1, that's a 1 to 4 wild pitch chance. That's a 14, not a 1. And so we will continue. Here's Fosse. 5 and a 9. That's to the shortstop. Oh boy, this could be a double play ball on the 19. Patek, let's see if he avoids the error. This will be an inning double play. And that should be a inning 26 and a 7. There is no 7. And that's nice play ranging towards second. Patek flips to Knoop over to Mayberry. Inning-ending double play. And so we go to the bottom of the second. The Indians nothing and the Royals nothing. Piniella, Kirkpatrick, and Rojas do up for the Royals here in the bottom of the second. And here's a pitch to Piniella. 4 and a 3. Ballpark single. Not on a 19. So that's a fly ball to left field. And that's 1 away. There's Kirkpatrick. 3 and an 8 against a righty. 1 to 18 single chance, and that just gets past the range of Duffy into left field. And he will not be held on. Brings up Cookie Rojas. Nothing on the 12. Two and a 6. 1 to 2 home run chance. That's a 1. And that ball is driven to left field and just over the wall, home run. So 2-run blast from Rojas. He had just 3 on the year, so I guess why there's only a 10% chance, but he got it. And so the Royals take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Here's Bobby Canoop. 5 and an 8 second base chance for Brohammer. A 2 and a 5, that will be fine with nobody on base. Brohammer on 19. Is there a 7? There is no 7. There's a 6, but no 7. So Brohammer throws to first, 2 down. Here's Dick Drago. As I said in the end of the last video, more known for being a decent pitcher, but for me, most notably known, he's the pitcher who gave up Hank Aaron's last major league home run. 6-11. Drago, a righty. That's to the right fielder. On the 4, that is Lowenstein. That should get down for a hit, and it does. In fact, he has to cut it off. And Lowenstein, 3. There is no 11. No. So Lowenstein does a good job of cutting it off, holding Drago to a single. And back to the top of the order, Freddie Patek, who doubled his first time up. Nothing on the 3. Here's Patek. 5 and a 6. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. But the Royals get 2 on the Rojas homer and lead 2-0 after 2. And Duffy, Perry, and Unser do up for the Indians here in the top of the 3rd. And here's the pitch to Duffy. Three and a 7th, a fly ball to center field, and Amos Otis camps under it. Puts it away, 1 down. Here's Gaylord Perry. Now, he does have normal power, so if he gets a hold of one of these, he can... well, actually, he can't, because it's only a 4.9 he could hit a home run off of. Instead, he gets a 5.6 and flies it to right field. Going back a couple of steps is Scheinblum, and he will make the catch. 2 down. Here back to the top of the order, Unser struck out his first time up. 1 and a 9, fly ball to left field. And Pinella says he has it. And every outfielder gets a putout in the top of the 3rd. And the Indians go in order. To the bottom of the 3rd, 2-0 Royals. And Otis, Scheinblum, and Mayberry do up for the Royals. And here's Otis. That's into center field for a base hit, and you know Otis is going to want to get a lead. But even then, he's -4, -6. So they will hold him on, but he'd be 50-50 if he wanted to steal. So we'll see what Richie Scheinblum does. Actually, they're going to hold him on. Scheinblum's they're actually going to play the hit and run here to possibly stay out of a double play, them being up 2-0. Roll the havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 3. And we'll roll all 3. If the lead die is 1, 2, or 3, we go off the chart, the white die. If it's 4, 5, or 6, we check the result of what's on the pitcher's card and then see what's going on. So Scheinblum will be an A hit and run because they're holding on Otis. All right, 5 and a 10 against the lefty. Ground ball to first. And we will play this as is. So B. So strikeout or walk you adjust, but not any ground balls. So even with Otis on the way, they still get him at second base. So 3, 6. So that's the only play they had. And Scheinblum will reach on the fielder's choice. 1 down, and they will not hold Scheinblum on. And here is Mayberry. Nothing on the 19. 2 and a 6. And that's just past the outstretched arms of the second baseman. In fact, he knocks it down, and everybody is safe. As Mayberry rips it just hard enough to get on. And here's Lou Piniella. Nothing on the 14. All right, Piniella. 2 on, 1 out, not holding anybody on. 6 and a 3. On a 19 to the left fielder. That is McCraw. 3 and a 19. If he catches it, he's charging in. McCraw, 5. There should not be an 8. There is not. So charging in is McCraw and makes the catch, and everybody holds. Here's Ed Kirkpatrick, singled his last time up. Nothing on the 17. 5 and an 8. It's a second base chance for Brohammer. They weren't holding anybody on. No. So he gets to stay at his 2 rating. Oh boy, 19 and a 13. No 13, so Brohammer throws out Kirkpatrick, and that will retire the side. We are through 3 in Kansas City. Royals lead 2-0. All right. Brohammer, McCraw, and Nettles do up for the Indians here in the top of the 4th. Five and a 4. Catcher chance for Kirkpatrick. 3 and a 9. That's going to be a foul pop because there's no chance for a pass ball. Kirkpatrick's an E1, so the only error he has on a 17 throws off the mask and makes the catch in foul territory. 1 away. Here's Tommy McCraw. Grounded out his first time up. 4 and an 11 against the lefty. Ballpark single, 1-9. That's a 2. So McCraw gets on with a single. And he will have to be held on. Oh, boy. 2-7 or 11-12. He'd be a 1-12. I think we're going to take our chances. And he gets picked off on a 9. Nothing on the 3. There's an 11. So McCraw gets the jump. 1-13, and McCraw steals second. And on a 17, he is meat. Which will now guarantee that Nettles will get a double. All right, so 2 down. Here's Nettles. Nope, struck him out. And that retires the side. So the Indians run themselves out of an inning. And we are to the bottom of the 4th. They trail 2-0. Perry will face the bottom of the order, Rojas, Knoop, and Drago. Or Drago, sorry, Drago. Here's Cookie Rojas. 5. That's a second base chance, but that's going to eat up. Oh boy, that could be doubly bad. Brohammer, a 2 and a 1. That will be an infield single. And with a 6 on the 19, he compounds it by throwing it past Chambliss and allowing Rojas to get to second. So first error of the game. And they will not hold Rojas on. Here's Bobby Knoop. They're not expecting a bunt. Nothing on the 16. Five and a 10 righty. Ground ball to short, and the shortstop, Duffy, looks back. Rojas retires, and they'll let, they're not going to bunt here, so they'll try to get the swing away here with Drago. He singled his first time up. Nothing on the 20. 5-10 against a righty. Once again, ground ball to short. And once again, Duffy looks back the runner, and be up to Freddie Patek to get the run in. Nothing on the 7. And here's Patek. Six and a 6 righty. And that's another ground ball to short. And Duffy has 3 assists in the inning, and that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Indians trail 2-0. They have managed just 3 hits so far off of Drago. And it will be Chambliss, Lowenstein, and Fosse here in the top of the 5th. A lot of 5-10s this game. That's to the shortstop on the 14. Easy play for Patek. And 26, there should not be a 9. There is not. So Patek throws out Chambliss. 1 down. Here's John Lowenstein, singled his first time up. And that's to the third baseman on the 8 for Rojas, a 3, that'd be fine. E28 and an 8. E28. There is no 8, so good play by Rojas to throw out Lowenstein. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. Here's Ray Fosse. Fosse grounded into a double play his first time up. 3 and a 9. Little tapper back to the mound. And Drago throws out Fosse. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half. The Royals lead 2-0. Otis, Scheinblum, and Mayberry do up for the Royals. Here's Amos Otis. And struck him out. Only the second strikeout for Perry today. Here's Richie Scheinblum. Reached on a fielder's choices last time up. And that's into left field. And Scheinblum will reach base for the second time today. They will not hold him on. And here's John Mayberry, senior, because his son, junior, played for the Phillies. Had a short-ish career. Nothing on the 6th. Mayberry singled his last time up. 3-8. And he'll do it again. And this time, getting a good read on it is Scheinblum. He'll go to third. And here's Lou Piniella. Twice flight out to left field. He wouldn't mind doing it again if it means it scores a run. Nothing on the 10. Here's the pitch to Sweet Lou. 4 and an 8 against a righty. That will be just as good, I guess. Single to 5, that's a 19. They were playing back, hoping for the double play, and it hurts them. Chambliss to Duffy, but the return throw not in time. Piniella beats it out. Scoring from third is Scheinblum. 3-0 Royals. There are 2 out with a runner on first for Kirkpatrick. 1 for 2 with a single. Oops. And nothing on the Havoc roll there. We'll count the D20 roll there. And nothing on the 4, so we'll re-roll for his at-bat. 4 and a 7. Single to 9. That is a 9. So Kirkpatrick with a base hit. And here's Cookie Rojas. Homered and singled in 2 appearances. Nothing on the 5. And here's Rojas. 6 and a 7 against a righty. That's a ground ball to third. Nettles throws out Rojas, and that will retire the side. But the Royals tack on another run and lead 3-0 after 5. And due up for the Indians, Duffy, Perry, and Unser. And, oops. There's Duffy. Flew out his first time up. 1-5. And that's a 1-17 single chance, and Duffy leads off with a single. And they're going to be expecting a bunt, so they're going to play the corners in, and Perry will be bunting here. He will become a B bunter. And here's the havoc roll for Drago. Nothing on the 11. Let's see. Being a 9 should be okay. Just is. And that goes to the first baseman. So we'll just say that puts it down, and we'll say that Mayberry tags Perry himself. And to second goes Duffy with 1 out. And here's Del Unser. Nothing on the 7. 2 and a 4. Ground ball to short. And Patek looks the runner back and throws out. Whoops. And let me get this back together here. Yep, okay. So staying at second is Duffy with 2. Now there are 2 outs. And Jack Brohammer. Havoc roll for Drago. Nothing on the 18. Here's the pitch to Brohammer. Two and a 5. Single to 1. That's a 3. So line drive, and the second baseman, Knoop, stabs it, and that retires the side. And we are to the bottom of the 6th. Royals lead 3-0. And Knoop, Drago, and Patek do it for the Royals. And next inning would be the point of weakness for Drago, but he's pitching a shutout, so we're going to let him go. Here's the pitch to Knoop, twice grounded out. Four and a 3. Ballpark single. He is a righty, 1-12. That's an 11, and Knoop leads off with a base hit. And they will be expecting a bunt from Drago, and yes, he will be bunting. Nothing on the 17. And here's the pitch to Drago. And we know that's true because that's the bunt we just had for Perry. And we'll play the same route. Chambliss tags Drago, and the second goes Knoop. 1 away. Here's Freddie Patek. Patek doubled his first at bat, but has struck out and grounded out thereafter. Nothing on the 6. And here's Patek. Much better against lefties than against righties. 5 and a 4. Oh, Nettles. He'll knock it down. 22 and a 13. No, he got the in-between number. There's 12, 14, and 16. But no 13. But Nettles charges, tries to barehand and can't get it. Tough play. They call those the do or die, and well, he did not do that play. So runners on the corners with one out. They're going to play the infield in. They can't afford to give up too many more runs. Here's Otis, single in 3 attempts. Havoc roll, nothing on the 10. 2 and an 11. Ground ball back to the mound. And let's see where that goes. First and third. Infield in. Ground ball B. Batter is safe. Lead runner is out. Everybody else advances 1 base. So Perry stabs it, and they have Knoop in a rundown, and he throws to the catcher. He runs them back to third, and then he goes back home with Perry covering, so we'll call that 1-2-5-1. Adding my own little imagination there. Patek will go to second, and Otis will reach on the fielder's choice. So he's out. He is to second, and he is to first with 2 down. And they will hold both runners. Kind of have to at this point. Here's Scheinblum, singled and scored his last time up. Nothing on the 16. Six, 3. And against the lefty, that's to the left fielder, McCraw, on the 17 will be in range. Yeah, on a 3. He is an E5. Oh boy. E5 and a 13 should be okay. And it is. 14 would have been bad, but 13 is okay. So McCraw puts it away, and that retires the side here in the bottom of the 6th. Go to the 7th. 3-0 Royals. And they're going to leave Drago out. He's pitched a gem so far, allowing 4 hits over 6 innings and not allowing a run. He has not walked anybody and struck out 3. McCraw, Nettles, and Chambliss do up. And we're going to have some bullpen action. Tom Bergmeyer and Al Fitzmaurice are loosening in the bullpen. All right, here's Tommy McCraw. 6-10. Ballpark single. Lefties are only 1-9. That's a 12. So 6-10 lefty. So let's fly ball to center field. And that will retire McCraw. Here's Greg Nettles. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And bouncer to first. Mayberry tags the bag himself. 2 away, and here's Chris Chambliss. Six. Again, another ground ball to first. And Mayberry steps on the bag himself. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians again here in the 7th. Stretch time here in Kansas City. Senior, take me out to the ball games. At the old ball game. And it does not look like Perry will go the distance, especially if trailing, but he will pitch as long as he can. Here's Mayberry, bottom of the 7th. Perry has faced 30 batters through 6 innings. 3 and an 11. No ballpark home runs, so that home run goes by the wayside. That's just a fly ball to right field. And Lowenstein makes the catch, 1 down. The wind got a hold of that one and kept it in play. Here's Lou Piniella. 1-7. Just missed the hit column there. Ground ball to Brohammer, and he throws out Piniella. 2 down for Fitzpatrick. And they'll keep him in the game. 6 and a 9. Shortstop chance that will get by, or Duffy will play it, but he can't handle it. And Duffy, 18 and a 7. There is no 7, so that will just be another single. And Ed Kirkpatrick is 3 for 4 on the day. That brings up Cookie Rojas. A single and a homer in 3 attempts. Nothing on the 7. 6 and a 5. Righty struck him out. And that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 8th. And it will be Lowenstein, Fosse, and Duffy. Or will it be Lowenstein? Actually, Buddy Bell will pinch hit for... Actually, yeah, no, we'll pinch hit for Lowenstein here. So Buddy Bell has grabbed a bat, and he will play right field for Lowenstein. Lowenstein 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch to Buddy Bell. 5-9, shortstop chance. Podtek with as a 2 range. We'll get to it. And 26, there is no 9. So Podtek throws out Buddy Bell. 1 down. Here's Ray Fosse. Five and a 4. Oh boy, catcher chance. Kirkpatrick, 3 and a 1. And 1 and a 6. He's okay. But a little squibber out in front of the plate, and that's too far out front of the plate for Kirkpatrick. He puts it in his pocket, and that's a base hit for Ray Fosse. So a little 30-foot single. And there's Frank Duffy. And the Indians will get a pinch hitter on deck. I mean, unless, just in case, won't call him if need be. And it will be Lou Camilli or it will be Roy Foster. It all depends on if there are 1 out or 2 outs. All right, here's Duffy. Nothing on the 10. And here's the pitch to Duffy. 3-11. Tapper to first. Mayberry throws to Drago covering. Moving to second is Fossey. And since they're going to try to get for go for the power here, actually, that does you no good right now. Well, 2 runs would do you okay. Roy Foster will pinch hit for Perry. They're looking to get at least 1 run here. And Phil Hennigan is loosening in the bullpen. I mean, to me, you're looking for offense. You're not looking for Perry to get stats here. So Perry will go 7 innings. And right now, he will get the loss. And on the 1-4, that's a wild pitch. And nothing on the 11. So here's Foster. Two and a 6, and the field goal roll there between 2 walks is a bouncer back to the mound, and that will retire the side. So Drago gets himself out of a runner on second 2-out hole. And he will be pinch hit for. He says, they're going to say, we're going to leave it up to the bullpen here. Actually, no, they're gonna let Drago pitch. He hasn't given up a run yet. So it'll be Rojas, Drago, and Patek. Actually, no, it would be Knoop, Drago, and Patek. My bad. Okay, here's Knoop, not Perry. We'll go with Hennigan here. Three and an 8, and finds the field goal roll there. Back to the mound, and Hennigan throws out Knoop. 1 down. If it was a 1-run game, I'd probably pinch hit for him, but 3-run game, I think we'll let Drago hit here. This was a 2020s before the DH game. Oh, he'd definitely be pinch hit for. But this is a 1970s game. And this is a second base chance for Brohammer. And a 13, 19, no 13. So Brohammer throws out Drago, 2 down. Here's Freddie Patek. 5 and a 7. Struck him out. So Hennigan sets the Royals down 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th, and much to the delight of the Royals fans, out comes Drago. He has faced 27 batters through 8 innings, so only 3 over the minimum. He did give up a single his last inning, so he can still give up 3 more, so it's 4 and 2 with 2 innings. But I will say I did like Guterman's theory on what to do for modern baseball, but I'm not playing modern baseball, so. All right, here's Unser 0 for 3. 1 and a 5. Struck him out. He gets Unser for the second time on strikes. Here's Jack Brohammer. Three and an 8. Jammed him and popped him up. Easy play for the first baseman. Mayberry, 2 up, 2 down. And last chance for the Indians is Tommy McCraw. And here's the pitch to McCraw. 4 and an 8 against the lefty. And that will get down, and cutting it off nicely is the center fielder. And into second with a double is McCraw. And Nettles will most likely be his last batter no matter what. Ted Abernathy is loosening in the bullpen with Bergmeyer. Let's see here. Kirkpatrick, if it's a balk, there is none. If it's a pass ball, there's a chance. And nothing on the 3 because there's no balk rating. Here's the pitch to Nettles. One and a 5, and that's outside ball 4, and they will go get Drago as he is spent. Here comes, let's see here. I could play the game, but I'm not going to. We'll take the lefty-righty matchup. So Ted Abernathy comes in. I'll try to get the final out. Tying run at the plate is Chambliss. Havoc roll. Actually, there will still be a havoc roll. And that's why on the 2, if it's a 4, 5, or 6, we have a pass ball chance. And there is. So Kirkpatrick is a 1 to 4 for a pass ball. And nice stop by Kirkpatrick, keeping the runners on first and second. Chambliss is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. And here's the pitch from Abernathy. 1 and a 12. And that is a clutch situation. Runner on second, 2 outs. So that will be a base hit. Scoring from second is McCraw. Going to third is Nettles. And it's a 3-1 game. So the Indians avoid the shutout. And here's Buddy Bell. Came in pinch hit in the 7th and in the 8th inning, excuse me. And we'll do the havoc roll for nothing on the 3. And here's the pitch to Buddy Bell. Fans in Kansas City on their feet. 5 and a 7. 1 to 4 triple chance. That's a 17. Oh, he had the right roll, and that would have been the tying triple. But cutting it off and catching it is Otis, and that's your ball game. Final score from Kansas City. The Royals win this one 3-1. I'll be right back with the line score. All right, final line score: 3 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Royals. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Indians. Perry is your loser. He goes to 13 and 7 on the year. Your winner is Dick Drago, going 8 2/3 masterful innings, allowing the one run for McCraw, which was his responsibility. And Ted Abernathy with the harrowing save as that 5-7 roll comes up just short for the Indians. All right, so the next game will be in Chicago for the White Sox, and Gaylord Perry will face Wilbur Wood for your next game. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please, if you can, leave a like. It helps the video to be seen. It's a thank you if you do it. If you have not already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and click on the bell icon for all notifications. And please leave a comment if you'd like. If you want to see something done in my videos, I know I've gotten a request to give the lineups before the games. If it's within reason, I'll probably do it. So, all right, and whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest and have as much fun as you can. Have a good night, everybody.